In this video, we head to a private airstrip and race the first all-wheel drive Corvette, the 655 horsepower E-Ray versus the lighter and more powerful C8 Z06. In a previous video, this E-Ray kept up with a 911 Turbo S and destroyed a 600 LT, which might have given me a bit too much confidence versus the Z06. At the end of the video, I'll go over which I prefer. Hey buddy, we're out at the airstrip and I got the Corvette Z06, the Coupe, and I got the Corvette E-Ray here. We're gonna do some drag racing back to back. This E-Ray's got the carbon fiber wheels. It is a convertible, so we got the low drag. So we got not the Z06 or Z07 Aero Package. Over here on this one, we got Z06 Coupe with the Aero Package. It's a coupe. We put the hardtop back on. And yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the car I have in Tennessee versus the new gen of the hybrid, the first hybrid Corvette. So this is all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive. Definitely an advantage for that, and it's a convertible, but he's got the Aero. So honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen. I do know that this car has been running in the 10s, and it might be difficult to get a 10-second run out of a Z06 on the airstrip out here. So we got the cameras lined up. We got a pro driver over here, Mr. Autocross, right? Yeah, so this guy really knows what he's doing. He would definitely eat me alive with the autocross, but it's gonna be interesting to see if he can come up with me on the launch with the all-wheel drive versus the rear-wheel drive. So we're gonna load up and we'll give it a 2 out of 3. Let's see what we get. Go. We got E-Ray versus Z06. This shouldn't be much of a race with the all-wheel drive, but hey, you never know. We gotta do it. Looked like he was there. I was definitely ahead of him, but I can't really tell how far back he was. I think we got to give it another shot. That was a 4,000 RPM launch, and it was, now I got to hit the all-wheel drive button, I mean the battery charge button to charge back up. Last time when I raced the Turbo S, I didn't do that, and we lost a lot of battery, and it ran like an 11.2, but that was a 10.7 and a 2.80 to 60. I'm gonna adjust the launch RPM to a little more aggressive, less slip, and see if we can do a little better on the 0 to 60. I got him again. I got him again. Better 0 to 60 on that one, 2.83. .6 quarter mile. I got him again. A little better 0 to 60 on that one, 2.83. there's any way he can get me. I'm gonna do one more race. I'm gonna give him the jump this time. I'm curious to see, once we're rolling, how it looks. I'm gonna give you the hit and let you go first. I'm gonna give you the hit. Yeah.
Drag race.
All right, so there you go. I gave him a hit, and it was dead even. So look at that. That's impressive that the convertible E-Ray is neck and neck with the lighter Z06. Even though this car's got to be way, way heavier than the Z06. All right, so after spending some considerable time with the C8 E-Ray, the question is, would I rather have the E-Ray over my current Corvette Z06? And the answer is no. I mean, the all-wheel drive is awesome, don't get me wrong, keeps up with a Turbo S off the line. The E-Ray does a great job, but I think the battery power tends to drop off on the top end and you lose that advantage. And even though, I mean, the E-Ray convertible might be faster than my Z06 convertible, because you watch that race, I mean, the lighter version of the Z06 was barely pulling ahead of the convertible version of the E-Ray. So that being said, I mean, I think the E-Ray is a great start to where a Corvette is going with all-wheel drive and what's happening in the future, of course. Now we have the ZR1 coming, which is rear-wheel drive, 1,064 horsepower. I do have a couple of inquiries in with a couple of dealers. I think I got some good news coming soon with regards to a 2026 ZR1, because if you just saw, they redid the interior for the 2026 Corvettes, and that includes the ZR1. So I don't think I want a 25 ZR1 anyways. They're only gonna make a few hundred of those, and it's gonna have the old style interior. So I'm kind of excited about to get the new ZR1 maybe later on this year. And then after that, of course, they had this Zora, which is gonna add the hybrid on top of the ZR1, which I imagine if you had another, I don't know, 150 horsepower, now we're talking 1,200 horsepower, all-wheel drive Zora. That's something I'm definitely interested in, because now you're gonna have that crazy, crazy launch and the top end. That car is gonna be absolutely insane, but I imagine we're probably still a couple years out. So, but for now, keeping the Z06 in Tennessee, adding the ZR1 to keep down here in South Florida, probably gonna trade out the Turbo S, because I'm out of garage space, obviously. But for now, E-Ray is not in the cards for me. I cannot give up the crazy good sound and driving dynamics of my Z06. So keeping the Z06, ZR1 coming soon. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, helps the video the channel, and we'll keep the races coming soon. So hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified.